and we've got Fables, Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF 2 music video based off the movie. I'm presuming because we already did like a FNAF 2 song for the game back on over on After Hours. But so this will be more based off the movie, I'm guessing. So, animated by the incredible team over at Blind Spot. Okay, so let's go through credits. Visuals by the Blind Spot. Visual credits: Nicholas Savion. Animation, lighting, composing Jackson Seal, Gabriel F. Lighting, Samuel H. Lighting, Hazley Watt. Oh yeah, so this was like animated. Bet. Edited by Jup. Shout out Jup. Written, produced, performed, mixed, and mastered by Fable. Let's get into it, y'all. Real quick, put down in the comments what you thought of the FNAF movie. I thought it was pretty solid. I thought it was okay. Like for what it was, you know. I know it's FNAF. FNAF wise, it was not the best. But you know, it's like just a fun little thing to watch with friends. I think it'd be pretty fun to watch with friends, you know. Damn, that was Foxy running. What the?
It's about to get deadly.
What?
Five Nights at Freddy's. We're not one, we're many. We've been waiting every night for anyone to heed our call.
Hey, this is like mad different than what Fable usually does. Don't like the beat. Like the beat's nice, but usually he just like has his own vocals. He doesn't usually do like heavily like robot stuff like this. Huh. Okay. I'm interested. You can live forever, we can preserve your soul, okay? Because it's like the souls are in the animatronics, right?
Stop running away, it'll be okay. Come live a dream come true. At the end of the day, this was always going to be you inside the suit.
Ooh. Okay, I like that. At the end of the day, it was always gonna be you inside the suit because they be stuffing the night guard in the suit and they be stuffing people in the suits. Okay, like that.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh god, this animation's great though.
Deadly. Five Nights at Freddy's. We're not one, we're many. You've been drifting through the dark while every shadow guards the hall. You can stay forever.
I like how his vocals are more present in this.
We'll never let you fall. Stop holding your breath, there's no escape. We're right behind the veil. At the end of the day, all the fear's going to pull you through. Inside the suit.
God, this animation. Oh wait.
For the night, now we're right away.
Okay.
Watch every single move you make. A mask won't keep you safe.
A mask won't keep you safe because when he puts a mask on his face. Okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's. It's about to get deadly. Five Nights at Freddy's. We're not one, we're many.
Damn, that animation. Okay, hold on. I want to talk about that for a minute. First off, let me see if we can get the final shot there. Let's see if we can get the. First off, I mess heavy with how these animatronics look. All of them. I mess heavy with the way these all look. These all really look well. Shadow Bonnie, Shadow Bonnie looks like Toy Bonnie here though. Isn't Shadow Bonnie off the original one? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I don't know too much. But wait. Balloon Boy Is that two balloon boys or is one of them Dee Dee? Alright. Okay. Let me focus up. But yeah, no, the animation team did great. And I like how this puppet looks. Cause for the longest, I don't think, cause the thing is, I never think about the puppet like with seams and shit. I've like that's one of the things I like the most detail here. They have seams, they look felty, and they're buttoned so they don't look like an animatronic really. I always felt like the puppet kind of was like that anyway, because of the way it moved and shit. But in the movie it looks way more stiff, puppet wise. But that's because it's a movie and they were doing practical effects. But I imagine this is how it would move in the actual game with like the long hands and everything. The long fingers and everything, you know? Anyways, let's run it back, see if we missed any lyrics. I think we did, but because I was like really focused on the beat there. This beat, I think the beat carries this a lot in the sense like it brings the vibe heavy. And the like robotic voice, because this does feel like OG FNAF song coded, kind of like how the Unspoken was. But this doesn't feel too Fable-y to me. So I don't know how to feel about it. But hey, honestly, it's still a good track. And I still fuck with it heavy. So, you know.
Five Nights at Freddy's. It's about to get deadly. Five Nights at Freddy's.
The hook is nice and simple.
Freddy's.
Like it wasn't like
We're not one, we're many.
super heavy song.
Many. We've been waiting every night for anyone to heed our call.
We're waiting for anyone to heed our call. Also like how the phone rings there, because like there's a phone guy call, but also the call of like the kids to help them pass on.
You can live forever, we can preserve your soul.
The souls are in the animatronics, the remnant, all that good stuff.
Stop running away, it'll be okay. Come live a dream come true.
Come live a dream come true. I guess like the animatronics, the toys and stuff. Like it would be a kid's dream. It would be a kid's dream, you know, when they're not deadly. Kind of like how Abby. How like it was for like Abby. Yeah, for like Abby, it was a dream come true. I'm sorry I said for Abby so many times. I was trying to think about what to say.
At the end of the day, this was always going to be you. Inside the suit.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it was always, you were always gonna get stuffed inside the suit. You were always gonna be in the suit. That also could be a William Afton bar, where he kidnapped them in the suit, then he got off in the suit, and now he's permanent in the suit.
Five Nights at Freddy's. It's about to get deadly. Five Nights at Freddy's. We're not one, we're many. You've been drifting through the dark while every shadow guards the many. You've been drifting through the dark while every shadow guards the hall.
Drifting through the dark while every shadow guards the hall. Could be a double like the shadow animatronics and like the animatronics are in the halls.
You can stay forever, we'll never let you fall. Stop.
You can say forever will never let you fall. Another like soul, like the another murder kids bar.
Holding your breath, there's no escape. We're right behind the field. At the end of the day, all the fear's going to pull you right behind. Stop holding your breath, there's no escape. We're right behind the field. At the end of the day, all the fear's going to pull you through. Inside the suit. Stop.
Oh, at the end of the day, all the fear is gonna pull you through inside this suit. That's going over my head.
Inside, like the shadows take
I like how the beat kicks up here.
shape. Built for the night, now we're right away. Careful watch, like the shadows take shape.
Again, shadow animatronics let the shadows take shape.
Built for the night, now we're right away.
Built for the night, now we're right awake. I guess because when it turns night, they wake up. Yeah.
I have to watch every single move you make. A mask won't keep you safe.
Because he puts on the Freddy mask to trick the animatronics. But Fox, I think, is it just Foxy or does the puppet? I think Foxy and the puppet don't follow those rules.
5 Nights at Freddy's. It's about to get deadly.
I like the jump scare recreations too, actually. Oh, that was Shadow Freddy.
We're not one, we're many.
Again, my favorite model in this is probably
We're not one, we're many.
Was that Springtrap in the office? That was Springtrap in the office.
One, we're many.
Was FNAF 2? I think FNAF was it FNAF 2 or FNAF 3 where the game was with the mini game where FNAF y'all know what I'm talking about. Which one was it? With the mini game where it showed William luring the kids and shit. In their animatronic forms. Like it showed him luring the other animatronics to break them down. Until he eventually gets spring trapped and stuff. I forgot which game. If that was FNAF 2, then that makes sense why William's in there. Because like he's bringing them there. But also it could just be like, you know, the visuals and stuff. But again, Puppet is my favorite model in this. It's tough. Yeah, that's a nice little song by Fable. Okay. Shout out Blind Spot Animations and shout out Fable. So that was the Five Nights at Freddy's by Fable, a FNAF 2 song. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. Original link in the description below. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications so y'all know when vids drop. Then when vids drop, go over to the community tab. I will tell you what vid comes next. And follow my Twitch and follow my social for content. With that being said, I will see y'all next time. Peace out.
I kick the body once just to be sure. Oh yeah, that's a red dead deputy. Full clip with the red dead weaponry. Go chopper still walk with it next to me. Bullets beats at it, they hit him with force. Horse ride with no bitch in the back of it. Yeehaw from the burn, I'm smacking it. Put the weed cigar on, I'm packing it. Red shot, hit him all you see is a red dot.